Hey everybody, Ben here with a new series on the workbench. We have my Kramer on the bench for some upgrades from our good friend Adam at FUTone at fu-tone.com. What have we done so far? Before I got the guitar, it was basically stock, except it did have a Duncan JB installed in it. Awesome! Since I've received it, I have installed an EVH detuner, which looks like the logo may have seen better days on there, and a Sean Silas signature Bourne's Audio volume pot. So I'm going to apologize for excessive noise, but then again, I'm not a professional. So we've got laundry being done in the room behind the camera. The pump to pump the water to the laundry's in the room over there. We've got nice noisy fluorescent lights. It's still a cool day in May in Canada, so we may have the furnace pop on. And yeah. Oh yeah, and I got my old laptop sits here in the workshop. Oh, look at that. Hiding on the back of the headstock is one of those hex hiders. Oh, how handy, how handy. So, yeah, for instructional videos, which, all the parts that we're installing. There we go. All the parts that we are installing. Let's get all those parts out. So, over the course of probably a few videos, because I'm going to be pausing this, and I don't want to make them too long, but I can brush up on what I need to do. So, we are, in fact, installing, a big 42L brass block, brass claw, trim stop, titanium saddles, and some noiseless springs. So, I'm thinking the first thing we gotta do is get the strings off this thing and take this off. I swear something just slid under there. I'm not sure what slid under there, but I think something slid under there. Oh, and for reference, I believe this is roughly what a stock block looks like. So there we are. That's the difference. Oh, and the thickness? Oh yeah, bit of a difference there too. Well, how about we put them, yeah. Or the fact that, there, that says something. So yeah, fun stuff. Stand by. I'll get this prepped. I'm thinking to myself, why keep pausing the video? We're making a series here. So I got the locking nut apart. Strings are slacked off. I just put the bar back in because I am using the handy dandy hex hider tool to back these off. Ooh, tight. Gotta keep those nice and tight. And it's a little easier than a standard Allen key. I can just kind of flip this around in my fingers. But notice, because it's pretty much a decked Floyd, that oh yeah, this will be a fun one because interference from the detuner. But it's interference we don't mind having, right? There we go. And one. Whoa! One more. Get in now. You think it'd be easier because it's magnetic, but at times it wants to stick to the side at times too. Oh, look at that. It's popped out half the strings for us already. There we go. This thing's going to get a fret polish, fretboard conditioned, all that fun stuff. Messing with all these. I don't like those side cutters. Never have. Never have. So, curious, how many of you are already using some of FUTone's various products to make your life more tonally awesome? I didn't cut that one. Well, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Oh, did we do any reliking? There is a bit of scratch on the back. That was my own stupidity. Oh well. Life happens. Get rid of the old strings. And because as much as I do enjoy using a Floyd Rose, I don't enjoy necessarily tuning a Floyd Rose because I'm mainly a hardtail guy. But I'm looking forward to the tonal improvements, as they say, for one thing. And yeah, just kind of looking forward to it overall, actually. Something different, new project to tackle. Kind of rambling because I forgot my original train of thought. But I think this will be easier to tune once I get that trim stop in there too, because this just barely floated before. All right. Flip this around. So yeah, I'm gonna give fretboard treatment, fret erasers, give it a good cleaning. So 1 spring, 2 springs, 3 springs. I suppose I'll have to fire up the soldering iron so we can get rid of that wire, or release the wire, because I don't want to cut it, because a lot of times I like to keep as much wire length as possible, right? Whenever possible. Oh, look at that. And that just releases like that. And one thing we'll do is we'll give this a good cleaning while everything's off, right? All those little areas you never get, yeah. See some paint chip out here in the corner. Never seen that before. And somebody at some time was pulling back on this something fierce, because there's actually, I don't know if we can get it in light. Yeah, you can't really see it, but there's a little dent. Just a very minute little dent. Looking around the posts, knife edges areas, which put a dab of oil on those knife edges, which help too. I'm seeing a little bit of chip out of paint along the leading edge. But, what the hell, right? What the hell indeed. Whoops. Alright, well, guess we don't really need this for a bit. Alright. Let's see if we can go for a slightly better angle here. I am literally adjusting this on the fly. Alright, we'll do that. Move that clamp out of the way. I think I shall reposition the camera for a little better angle. Right, so this was a 37. So this was sent in to me prior, but I'm looking that it already had a somewhat bigger block in it. Yeah. Well, compared to whatever this one was out of. Here, let's do it in light, Ben. Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell. But this one has a 37 stamped on it. And I don't see anything stamped on this other one. We do have the Made in Germany on the underside of the Floyd Rose. We'll get into that in a little bit. Alright, let's stand by. I'm going to rearrange a bit. Alright, try this angle here. We got a little pad here that Absolute Mayhem made for me. Actually go under a guitar, but with the contrast here, I think this will work out quite nicely. Alright. Just looking here. I'm going to try to do this as much as possible without cheating and consulting the FU Tone YouTube channel for information, let alone phone a friend, messaging Adam himself. I'm just actually looking at tarnish here and stuff. I used the Kramer at a couple outdoor gigs. Alright, you know what? I am going to pause the movie because I want to take a picture of this before I release everything to give me an idea for intonation. So, to do that, I need to use this thing. Stand by. Alright. Excuse me. Photo has been taken. So, you know what the funnest part of this is? The absolute funnest? I don't have one of those Floyd Rose intonation tools, so depending on how easy or badly this goes, I may be putting in another order to Adam at FU Tone, as we keep bringing up Adam. You know, is this where the commercial portion comes through? Let's see. FU Tone. Probably should have went the other way, but you know, you get the gist. All right. Did I mention I think this is actually only the second Floyd Rose guitar I've ever owned? But you're out there saying, yeah, no kidding, because you suck. You can't shred. Not that I ever really cared too much. Actually, you know what? Let's pull everything. Some of you are probably laughing your asses out. Oh, there it is. It's like, why doesn't this come all the way out? What I want to do here, I just realized I'm probably not even doing this on camera. I want to keep them in order. Oh, cool. That's how they work. I see. Let's leave those inserts in there for now, obviously. I want to clean these up. You see how rusty there. See? High humidity playing an August show in Canada. They looked great before that show. Yeah. Pretty rusty. I never thought to order replacements ones of those. That would have been a smart idea, Ben. Yeah, it would have. I feel the amount of times I've talked to myself, I feel like I'm on the Bill Burr podcast. I don't know if any of you guys watch him. I watch him all the time, as he would do. Yeah. I don't know if you watch him all the time. It's audio only. I know. Basically, hang out in a room talking to yourself all the time. Alright, how's this one work? Alright. A little different to get at. Since the whole thing spins around. Come on. Cooperate. There we go. Again, for reference. That's what I thought. Oh, a little marring in there. Calamaring? Sure. Well, that's at least one bad joke so far. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see how that works. Boom, 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 boom. And then that one was way off for some reason. Make note of that, Ben. All right. Note made. And I do believe this claw thing back here is a bit of a tone robber, I've heard. Heard that from Rob Jansen. That's not the right size. That's not the right size either. What size is that? Next size up. Got a hex hider right here. Is that the size? Yep, hex hider size. There we go. Binga banga bongo. I don't even know how much of this is in the movie. Is that going to clear that? Yeah, we shall see. Oh. Making note, is that just 35 years of mung buildup that made that so tight, or do you really want to cinch them down that hard? I'm thinking you do want to have them cinched down, because you don't want anything rattling right in the middle here, right? The whole point of that block is to improve sustain, and if you got stuff rattling, it ain't sustaining. That's energy I don't know. Dissipating? Discompation? I don't know. I was trying to make up a word, I think. Yeah, this. I don't think you need that. You probably do need that. I'm just looking at the order these went to. Alright. Anything on the back side? Nope, 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 nope. Again, this one has a 37 on it for whatever reason. See the difference in size. Yeah, you can. However, okay. So it looks, with my not quite expert eye, but let's say 40. Like, it's not twice as thick, but damn near. Like another, not twice as much, maybe 80% more. And then basically this L piece that goes under the there. All right, let's clean this up. Stand by, because you know what? You don't need to see me cleaning this, because I don't know what I'm going to use exactly yet. I got to grab some rags and fun stuff like that. So, all right, I'm back. I did some texting with Adam. I'm not going to lie. Couldn't remember. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. This I thought we would need because it acts as a retaining spring against this portion. So, this though. This we are not needing. I think. If not, I'm taking it all apart and doing it again. Still waiting for clarification. Which I suppose I should polish that up a bit. Stand by. Just give it a little cleaning. Oh yes, and I'm using an old sock. Tone sock. See a bunch of comments now. Tone sock, and I won't even know what the hell they're referring to. Let's get some of the major oxidization off, as I realize I'm just repeatedly putting fingerprints on it too. And it's something you'll barely even see. There we go. Let's do this in the movie. I don't really have a way to clean these oxidized pieces, so that's a job when I decide to restore the bridge as opposed to upgrade the bridge. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, great. Laundry started the spin cycle too. I'm getting people texting me. But not the text I wanted. Can't quite see what I'm doing, huh? How's everyone's day doing? That's good. Good to hear. Shout out to all my patrons. You know who you are. I really appreciate the Patreon follows. You guys are really, really top-notch folks. Boom! We have a brass block installed. Now for the fun part. Putting these back in. You know what? I'm going to start with the hardest one first. You almost thought I forgot about the titanium saddles. I didn't forget. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's just go and lose one right off the bat, right, Ben? Put the old ones back in there. All right. One titanium insert has been inserted. Okay, that'll be the fun part, just getting that started. You know what I'm not going to probably film? Me intonating this thing. I'll try and keep the fingerprints off while I'm doing it. You know what I should be doing is wearing gloves. That's what I should be doing. I should, but I'm not. And I am just snugging it just so it's not flopping around, right? That's one. It's going to be an action-packed video, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. What? Oh. Come on, get in there. Drop in. There we are. Get rid of the random hair. And I remembered the first one of these little screws was in the middle one, and the rest were all in the front. Not asking why. Guitar always played nice, so who am I to say? That's what it needed to do, then that's what it needed. Oh, pump just went off. How nice. I do believe I mentioned to, well, you guys don't know when I'm shooting this, but I'm shooting this on a Monday. We'll tell you that much, right? And I was asked on the weekend if someone who had seen me unbox these parts had asked, hey, Ben, you going to have that thing ready for Monday night? I said, oh. But I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on how easy it'll be to intonate and get the other upgrades done. So I actually, you know what? This is almost sandwich time, so I don't know. Really? Why are you being difficult? Jeez, you think someone's watering the whole yard. That pump keeps going off. Could be a rinse cycle on the washing machine, come to think of it. Alright. But I do apologize for all the noise, folks. But then again, I don't. Because I like clean clothes. And so many hours in the day. And I would have been bored otherwise, just, you know, sitting around waiting to go live tonight. A little bit of rust came off. You can't see it anyways. Should have done that with the other ones. Oh well, live and learn. All that. And I realized probably you haven't seen anything here. So I keep holding it this way. Let's see. Yeah, you're probably not seeing squat. Geez, after fiddling with that one, this one went in fine. Did I talk about the Facebook group? Check out the Facebook group if you're on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, you don't need to create an account just to hang out on the Connects with Guitars Facebook group. Possibly the coolest Facebook group on Facebook. Of course, I might be biased. There's 5 in there. I will say, it's going much easier than I thought it would. Just saying. Probably just hexed myself. All right, one more. Boom, boom, see that? Put the old saddle in, grab the sock, give that a twirl on the new saddle. There we go. Saddle insert. I keep calling them saddles. They're saddle inserts. Where I put the strings for the guitar. I want to go with some nice strings. We're going to go with some D'Addario XT strings. The coated ones. Because I find they last me about 10 times longer than a regular set. And that means I only have to restring a Floyd Rose guitar 1/10 the amount of times. Win-win. Boom. Alright, we have one unintonated, there we go, German Floyd Rose. Sexy. Alright, let's get rid of the hex hider. Do up these. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Stuff can go back over there. That. Alright. you know what? I think that's a good stopping point. I think... Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? I think, yeah, we will stop this video here at this point. And then the next point will be trim stop, claw, and putting the bridge back on. Yeah. Yeah, there we are. Oh, man. You're probably getting seasick because I'm hand-holding these. So anyways, till next time, I'm Ben. Cheers. Rock on. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I say, check out the Facebook group, Patreon. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Oh yeah, you can subscribe right here. Cheers. Bye. Well, hello. Welcome back to the Kramer upgrade series here. We still have a tone sock. Just give me a little wipe off the major dust and dirt. So, a few things we're going to do here. We're going to attack these frets, clean this body. Definitely. You know what? First thing I want to do, I want to pop out that pickup. Just to confirm, again, that it is, in fact, a Duncan JB. I suppose since this is another video in series, yes, I'm shooting multiple videos in one day. How's everyone doing today? Alright, what do we got here? We got some info. Seymour Duncan. Made in America. Something that says, I think here, IO8KX, and then SH-4-20111115. Yeah, go ahead and look that stuff up, folks. And for us really interested parties, I think what I'll do is I'll switch the camera around to do some close-ups, because I just see a couple cool things here that I forgot. So let's check it out. Alright, now we're getting some weird colorization here just because direct light right there, whatever. But, let's see. First thing we'll do is zoom in on that pickup for you folks if you want to look at serial number thing. There we are. But what I was checking out was down in here, like how do we get this cool, you know, kind of candy apple red with the gold metal flake? Well, judging by looking down in here, I'd say they paint the guitar gold first and then just a straight candy red over it. Red over gold as opposed to just a red with gold metal flake. The more you know, folks. The more you know. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show. Hang on. Hopefully I didn't blast you there talking directly into the mic. But hey, now we know, right? And since we have that out, that little, you know, get rid of that little buildup you get that always happens right along the pickup ring, right? Might as well just buff that down right now. There. Just like ça. Drop that back in. Get rid of the tone sock, which I pulled out of the bag of clothes for Goodwill. I don't know if you have Goodwill where you are, but we do. Goodwill picks up clothes, and I think they also help donate to the Diabetes Association in Ontario, Canada. I don't know. Here that we drop off clothes for the diabetes. Maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is, actually. Seems to be you can put a bag, you give them a call, you put a bag of clothes out at the curb just like you would your garbage or recycling. Usually recycling bag. Oh, you can use garbage bags too, but you just put tape a piece of paper on the outside with a big letter D on it. So, and then that way, if it's garbage day the same day or something, you don't have to worry about local garbage collector taking your donation and putting it in a landfill. It's bad enough, man. There's so much clothes in landfills. Just like everything else, they don't make it like they used to. Alright. I think I need to erase some frets. Oh, Virgin Run. We're using a Hosco brand fret polishing rubber set of 4, a 150, a 180, a 400, and a 1000 grit. These are made in Japan. Hosco is a line of tools and parts and stuff available from Solo Guitars out of the GTA. I've mentioned them before on the channel here, so never actually used a fret eraser. Okay. I always thought they looked like a sharpening stone for a knife, but there is some flex. So, see how this works. I usually just use steel wool. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Let's flip this around. We'll do a jittery handheld version while I do that. Yeah. Okay, so this was just hitting it with the 150. 150? I had it right the first time. Those first few frets, and then you see how dull they are, so. And that was just a few passes lightly. Nice. Stand by. So I'm not going to submit you to all the grit levels and stuff, right? I wouldn't do that to you guys. Getting all the way to the edges here. And I can feel it, just going over a second pass. The difference. Man, this could be so long steel wool. $180. Again, you know what? We might just let the camera roll here, because this is making quick work of this. You can actually see the frets kind of scratched up a little more with this grit. This really dug in. So, curious to see. Oh yeah, this feels like an actual eraser. You see, yeah, you can see it's still pulling off some material there, eh? This guitar starts skeetering over. We've already had it fall off this neck stand once. Alright now. 1000 grit. That's at 1500. That's one of them. No, I guess not. Alright. 1000 grit. Oh yeah, that's instantaneous. Yeah, I can feel the difference. Do a little bit more of a swirl pattern here. I don't know if it makes any real difference, but we can do it. Doesn't make much of a difference. Go. And they look great. All right. Fret erasers. I didn't have to tape up all the fretboard or anything. It's awesome. Let's check for any spots along there I want to hit. It's nice and easy. Nope. All right. All right. Let's give this fretboard a good cleaning. Where is my toothbrush? I don't have my toothbrush, but we have my nylon scrubby brush. And this is more to get all that bits of mung that creeps in right around the fretboards. I was thinking this might have been stained at one time because it's got the telltale marks of fretboard wear, like you'd see more, whoops, on a maple fretboard. Yeah, this is good. Let's have the pointy end of the headstock right in front of the old computer screen. There we go. And there we go. And we'll slide you guys back a bit. And we'll slide me forward a bit. I don't think this does any damage to your fretboards. Don't just keep throwing shit down, Ben. That's why you gotta spend hours cleaning up in here. Sorry for shaking the camera, folks. I don't know if you actually have to shake this stuff, but I like to. Using the old Dunlop 65 lemon oil. I really don't mind, you know, if, oh, just a dab will do, you know, you end up wiping away 75% of it. You know what? I've used this thing, I don't know how many times. It's still like, I don't know, 8, you know, at least 8, 9/10 full. So guess what? I'll use as much as I damn well please. And like I say, I haven't conditioned this in quite some time. So we're giving a nice healthy dose, because we can always wipe away the excess, right? Right. can already see little bits where it was only just lightly done. It's already soaked in, so that's always a little harder to get down in between, obviously. Other frets, top frets, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point. Ben, stop cursing. They got new YouTube rules. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to let YouTube know if I curse in my videos. Excuse me. All right. Well, a lot on there too, because I'm gonna, excuse me, go around the sides of the fretboard. Not on the maple, but just where the rosewood curls down. Do that by starting with the first fret, or actually before that one. Just kind of get in around. Once we get a nice little base built up in the paper towel too. I'm trying to be really, let's push it into all the cracks. Yeah. A little bit of mung on the old fretboard, but it looks like so. I can't tell if that's open or not, but better safe than sorry. Bit of a pool there. And of course, if you get any on the maple finish, you just wipe it off anyways, right? My laundry has been washed. Give me a little chimey thing, ding, 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 ding. Let me know that it is done. I think there might have been a bit of dye on this fretboard. There's an awful lot of just pure black coming out. It's awfully dirty, Jesus. So you'd think I was Jeff Beck working on cars and then going to play, but not washing my hands or something. I don't think I've done that in a hell of a long time, if ever. Lemon fresh. See, it's already drying in because I'll go back down here and I just see like I can see it looks better than it did before, but you know, when it looks wetter, if I go over it again with just whatever excess is in here, it tells me she is drying out. Well, I just knock over onto the bench. Who knows? So we shall see. Maybe I might even hit it again. No. That feels nice. I'm curious if it's pulling out any more dirt. Oh. A little bit. Well, that's fine. All right. Degrease and defingerprint the majority of this. Lighter fluid. Naphtha fuel, some people call it. Headstock's just filthy. You know, you can wipe down the body of the guitar when you're done playing it, you know, quite easily, but all that parts where the strings go over top is a little hard to keep up on, isn't it? With a cloth, but I don't know if I got another tone saw handy. Since those are off. Oh, I hear someone at the door. I'll be back. We're just going to do a little selfie mode here for the video wrap up. Guitar is still on the bench. I realize this video is already like an hour long, so I'm going to wrap up part one here. Hey, look at that. There's my cat outside the window. And we will see you sooner, if not later. And yeah, I'm wearing different clothes because I've just been video editing and decided to wrap up this little wrap up. Wrap up the wrap up. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.